Here at MAPS, we believe that the whole child is important. So in addition to rigorous academics and focusing on the educational aspect, we also feel that it's very important to help kids develop a love for God, a love for nature. All right, my name is Ruth Davis, and I'm the principal here at MAPS. We have a saying that we say, enter to learn, depart to serve. But in addition to the importance of academics, we also believe that it's important for them to learn to serve, to learn about the world about them. And so because of that, we have a big emphasis on serving others. We have 2 retirement centers next door to us. We visit them on a regular basis. We participate in outreach activities to the community. We have 2 days where we actually invite the whole community in, and sometimes we'll have 500 or 600 people that we do special activities for and outreach events for. And so it's important for us that the kids learn that it's not just about them, but what they learn, it's important to implement it and to serve others.
I think MAPS is, I like to say, like a unicorn. Like, it's, in a sense, it feels magical, because where else are you going to pair a great relationship with God, have a great support system for administration? That means your teachers are going to be happier, and the students get the opportunity to learn, to rest, which is part of learning, to spend time in nature, which is identifying God in their learning, out and in their learning in the classroom every day. So to me, it's a magical setup, and the blessings keep coming. And so because we're continuing to be blessed as a school, it just shows that God's hand is in it. And so I think it's divine.
MAPS is the most amazing school. I absolutely love the teachers. They love on the kids, and they do one-on-one programs. They really develop and work with the kids very well.
My teachers are really cool, and they're very nice.
They're protected. They're mentally protected, and they have teachers that actually care about them. Like, that's a big deal.
We're small classroom sizes, so I only have 13 to 16 kids in my classroom. And so that gives me the ability to have more one-on-one time with the kids, so I can build deeper relationships with them and have an opportunity to work more one-on-one with them than as opposed to a classroom where it's 25 kids. I don't get as much individualized time with the kids. Not just the kids, but the staff. We're like a family. We communicate with each other all the time. And so just the atmosphere is very warm and welcoming at this school.
You know, you can come into school one way, you know, and the teacher kind of sees how their child comes in, and they can kind of get it right away, and they're like, are you okay? Is everything going okay? And then reach out to the parent. I think the fact that we pray with them and we teach them not only to have service in the school but out there as well, and teaching each other how to love and play with each other, it's more than just a Christian environment. It's a family as well.
We can look back and see how much the kids have grown, and my relationships with the kids and being able to learn with them and see that excitement when they're learning. That is my calling, is working with these kids. And the biggest part is when I see them making decisions for Jesus, and when I get to sit down with them and have those spiritual conversations talking about God, what it means to be saved, and seeing them learning and growing in that area makes me love working with these kids even more.
If you really want your kids to put God first, this is school. This is school for it. You know, many schools you can't even talk about God, but this school, you know, God first, you know.
Yeah, so I can talk about God here. I feel myself because I can think about God. I can feel God. Like, I don't have to keep it a secret.
It's a Christ-centered Adventist education. Teaches, you know, Christ-centered principles.
What I love is that in this Christian environment, we can talk about that stuff. We can have conversations, and I can talk about it from a Christian perspective. So I can talk about, okay, yeah, there is challenges. How do you balance work and life and developing your own relationship with God?
Yeah, our parents are very welcome in our school, and they know that. Spend time with the parents all the time. They feel very open to reaching out whenever. You ask them for help, they are ready and willing to be there and help and, you know, give their support. I think we have very supportive parents in all. You know, I'll take the K2 class as an example. You basically have a kid to parent ratio when they go on a field trip. Kids are always watched and chaperoned. When you go to outdoor school or when you go to, you know, just different events, parents are always there trying to be supportive and help and
the teacher makes sure you know what is happening in the classroom. It's not about your child just learning and you don't know what's going on. You really know what's going on in the classroom. And my child would come home and tell me, and she's so excited about the class and what she does every day. So being in the classroom, I know that learning is taking place. And the learning is not just learning, but it's rigor. And kids, you can see critical thinking taking place in that classroom.
Starting with the mindset of keep working hard, this challenge is coming, but I can do this eventually, speaking positively, and knowing that God is always there with you as long as you keep on trying. Don't give up, don't fail. So having that mindset just correlates well with rigor. So when we have a challenge, take a deep breath. I don't know how to do this yet. Let's practice. Oh, we didn't do so well. Okay, let's practice again. It doesn't stop. We don't give up at the beginning. This is just the introduction. So I really have to teach my children, third and fourth, you're just being introduced to these things that you're gonna keep on doing. So failures may come, you may not feel confident about it, but eventually you will.
So I like math because like, if it's hard, I get to ask the teachers, but here we get tutoring like almost every single day of the week. So that's something I like about it.
This school has an amazing forest program. They get outside. That's different from other schools.
They can learn how to do other things outside of the classrooms, like hands-on activity, like the forestry program that they have here at MAPS is great for the kids. They learn how to express themselves. They learn all about nature that in other schools you don't get all of that experience.
Many studies have shown that kids are able to focus and concentrate better in class when they have a break outside. It also, in the younger grades, it helps them with fine motor skills, and they work together to problem solve and create things. There's a lot of critical thinking that happens in those programs.
I really like how in the science group we've started doing gardening, so we're going to do that for the rest of the school year, I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be really fun because we get to like work outside and have physical exercise. It's good for like physical workout, for them to like learn about plants and photosynthesis and stuff like that.
And also has good health.
They can just take a regular math class outside, or we'll have nature studies and science experiments and different activities like that that they can bring out into nature. This year, we have just started our Acquainting with Agriculture program, which is a gardening program for kindergarten through 8th grade. We actually follow a curriculum. The kids will learn all about how to grow, how to plant, and it's very hands-on. We have just built 16 gardening boxes, so each class has a gardening section that they do. And we are in the process of putting up a hoop house where they will be able to garden all year long. MAPS is an incredible place to be. It is a place where we can offer affordable Christian education. We have the chance to help children learn independently. We have the chance to give them to know God and to connect with God throughout nature. And I want to encourage you to consider about these important aspects and what you value most in your child's life. I know for me personally, for my children, the end goal was that I wanted them to connect to God. Yes, I want them to be successful in the world, and I want them to have a great education, and all of that is important, but my end game is I want them to know Jesus. And so as a parent, I always looked at every single opportunity of how I could connect them to God. Well, MAPS is one way that you can do that every single day. Christian teachers that love Jesus, that can open up Christianity in a positive light, that can help kids through struggles, can work with the kids, pray with them. That's why you should consider MAPS. We hope you will join us.